What are the top 5 fears of humans? Fears are an evolutionary part of our survival mechanism. They are there to keep us alive. If we did not have any fears, we would throw ourselves off of bridges without understanding the repercussions. However, they become a problem when they start affecting your day-to-day life. No human is free from their weaknesses. We all have things that induce feelings of fear and panic in us. For most of us, these fears and phobias usually do not impact our daily lives drastically. Debilitating or not, we should all be aware of our existing fears, and address them to better understand why they are there, and how to deal with them if they are to arise any time in the future. Here are the top 5 most common fears of humans across the globe. 1. Fear of heights. One of the most common phobias, the fear of heights, affects around 5% of the world's population. People who have this fear avoid going to any place that is situated too high up. They frequently experience vertigo as a result of going upwards. 2. Social phobia or social anxiety. Social anxiety is a fairly broad fear that encapsulates other fears within itself. In general, people who suffer from social phobia are afraid of social interactions with others. This fear may exist due to many different underlying reasons. One of the most common ones is the fear of being judged by others. The worst part is, people with social anxiety often don't seek therapy, since that involves social contact as well. Oftentimes this tends to make the situation even worse for them. 3. Fear of different animals, bugs, spiders, snakes, etc. It is very common to come across someone who suffers from an intense fear of a certain animal. The most common ones include spiders and snakes. They can make any individual squirm with discomfort, or even run away screaming at the top of their lungs. 4. Claustrophobia or fear of closed spaces. Claustrophobia is a pretty well-known and common fear that many people suffer from. This fear makes the person suffering from it panic, and get extremely anxious when in closed or confined spaces. The person feels as if the room is closing in on them, getting smaller and smaller with every passing second. People may also feel this sensation in crowded places, such as concerts. 5. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark is mostly common among kids. However, many adults suffer from it too. For people afraid of the dark, the fear of someone lurking about in the shadows is very real. Fear of the dark can stem from many different sources. Many times it has roots in traumatic experiences. Moreover, most horror movies use darkness to generate an element of fear. How to turn your fear and anxiety into positive energy. To turn your fear and anxiety into positive energy, the first step is to understand it better. However, it is also necessary that you come in contact with your fear to let go of the anxiety you have associated with it. However, this should be done extremely gradually and at a pace that suits you best, in order for it not to backfire. Furthermore, if you feel like your fear is crippling you so much that you are remodeling your whole daily routine in order to avoid that fear, seeking professional help can aid with slowly dealing with the dread it induces. The most notable treatment used for this purpose is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT restructures your reasoning and thought patterns and creates newer relationships with your fears. It helps you realize that you do not always need to flee, in response to fearful situations to survive. You can face them and still get on with your life without any painful repercussions. Apart from professional consultation and making sense of your fears, here are a few mental and physical acts of self-assurance that will help you overcome things that scare you, and turn them into a productive solution for yourself. Do calming deep breathing exercises, challenge your irrational thoughts, release your anxiety by getting involved in a high-intensity activity, brisk walking, running, and so on. Visualize yourself in a calming environment, such as a peaceful beach. Listen to some upbeat music. Instantly change your focus by leaving the room or leaving the situation that makes you anxious. Jot it down on a piece of paper, get some fresh air, practice progressive muscle relaxation. The takeaway. It is okay to feel anxious, angry, or fearful at times. You're only human. What's important is that you admit it to yourself and allow yourself to take responsibility, first and foremost. Once that is done, you will truly come across solutions to your fears and the uncomfortable feelings will begin to fade away on their own. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, that will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.